Talk to me a little bit about what you hope to bring to this term of the legislature.
Well, I mean, we've all been elected with a mandate. My party ran on a mandate to create dental care and pharmacare and to protect education and health care. And we're going to be continuing to try to move that agenda forward because we believe that's what Ontarians need. Obviously, there's a majority government, so we're going to wait to see what Mr. Ford has in mind. And with the new premier and his caucus and cabinet, we'll be looking to see what their priorities are. There's still many unanswered questions, of course, coming out of the campaign. Lots of things where we're not really sure what the plan is. We're going to be looking forward to hearing what that plan is, and we'll be preparing to, I think, hopefully, we'll be in a position to work with the government to make sure that we do the right things for Ontarians.
But the NDP does have a plan, and you have a plan, and 40% of your colleagues are women. Do you think that will change the way that the government conducts business?
I think it will. I mean, I certainly believe that electing more women to government, to opposition, is extremely important. And I think it does. Women do. It's for sure going to be a more representative government, more representative of the people of this province with such a large number of women, which is great. But having said that, disagree with a lot of women myself, right? And I'm still going to disagree, I think, on many points that the Conservative government and Conservative female MPPs bring forward. But my hope is that we can turn over a new leaf and actually work together to do the right thing. We obviously have a very different perspective on what our priorities as a province should be. And what matters to Ontarians. But at the end of the day, we have to work together to do the right thing. So when it comes to things like education, for example, I'm a former school board trustee. I want to make sure we not only protect education and public education, but that we actually change the way we fund it, that we fund it better, and that we're funding the things that really matter to our students and staff. And that's really important for our communities. And I'm not sure yet what Mr. Ford's plan is for education.
Now, you're obviously a very experienced politician, having been serving with the Toronto District School Board for several years, but you're a rookie MPP. So what is your biggest, I guess, concern heading into Queen's Park?
Well, it's a massive responsibility. There's no question. I feel that. I have 70,000 voting constituents who elected, me, and 60% of them elected me. And I feel that responsibility to everyone in my community to do what needs to be done to make sure that their life has become more affordable, that the services that they need and rely on are protected. And so I do feel like an enormous responsibility. Last week, we went into the orientation session for new MPPs for the first time, and we sat in the chamber, and it was really an important moment for me when I felt the weight and the privilege of that moment. I really want to do good work. I want to make sure that I continue to be out there in my community, and I think that's a big thing for a lot of MPPs, is to make sure that you're still out there, you're listening, you're on the doorsteps, you're in the community, while also getting the work done that needs to be done at Queen's Park.